The rain came down in thick, cold sheets, pounding against the small apartment window like the sky was falling apart with her. Maya Thompson, only 20 years old, sat on the edge of her narrow bed, one hand on her belly, the other clutching the letter her mother had left behind. A single sentence. Not even signed. You have shamed this family. Do not come back. Her throat tightened as she read it again and again, hoping it would somehow change. But it didn't. Her parents had made their choice the moment they learned she was pregnant. They didn't care that she was scared. They didn't care that she'd been sick for weeks. They didn't care that she had been in love. They only cared that she had embarrassed them. Maya pressed her palms into her eyes, trying to breathe. She had no money. No job, she had been fired after missing too many shifts due to morning sickness. No support. And the baby's father. She closed her eyes, picturing him. Adrian Wolfe. The young billionaire who lived behind gates and guards. The man with cold blue eyes and an even colder reputation. The man she met by accident last year. The man who kissed her like she mattered. The man who whispered that he felt alive only when he was with her. The man who disappeared when she told him she was pregnant. Maybe you should have known better, her sister had said before slamming the door on her. Now Maya was alone. Completely. A sudden knock at the door made her flinch. At first she thought she imagined it. But then it came again, firm, deliberate, echoing through her tiny apartment. Maya wrapped her thin blanket around herself and walked to the door cautiously. Her heartbeat stuttered. Through the peephole, she saw dark hair plastered by rain. Broad shoulders beneath a drenched black coat. A familiar silhouette she hadn't seen in months. Her breath hitched. Adrian. Her fingers trembled as she unlocked the door. When she pulled it open, he stood there soaked to the bone, rain running down his face, his chest heaving as if he'd been running. Maya, he breathed. Thank God. She froze. He looked different. Not polished and controlled like the billionaire CEO the world worshipped. He looked wild. Unsteady. Desperate. What are you doing here? She whispered. He searched her face like he needed to memorize every inch. I've been looking for you, he said hoarsely. Maya swallowed a painful lump. Why? Adrian's jaw flexed. He glanced at her belly, round now, undeniable. Emotion cracked across his face. Because you didn't deserve to face this alone. Maya stepped back, hurt slashing through her chest. You left me alone. He flinched. Rain dripped from his hair onto the floor. I wasn't running from you, he said. I was running from myself. That means nothing to me, she whispered. Not anymore. It should, Adrian murmured, stepping inside without waiting for permission. Because everything I've done, all of it, was to protect you. Maya stared in disbelief. Protect me? You disappeared. I know. His voice was raw. I know I hurt you. I know I ruined everything. But I swear to you, Maya, I thought leaving was the only way. Why? She demanded, tears burning her eyes. Why would you leave me? Adrian ran a shaking hand through his wet hair. My family, he said quietly. They're ruthless. When they found out about you, about the baby, they threatened you. They threatened to destroy your life, your future, everything you love. And I. His voice cracked. I thought leaving would keep you safe. Maya stared at him like his words were a foreign language. You thought abandoning me was love? No, he whispered, stepping closer. But losing you taught me what love actually is. Maya squeezed her eyes shut. Her heart was tired. Her body was exhausted. Her mind spun. Adrian, she whispered, you can't just walk back into my life because you're ready. His voice dropped lower. I didn't come because I'm ready. I came because I need you. I came because I need our baby. I came because I can't breathe knowing you suffered alone while I was being a coward. The words shook her. His eyes softened as they dropped to her belly again. Is she okay? He whispered. She? Maya blinked. How do you know? I've been tracking your medical bills, he admitted quietly. I paid them anonymously so you wouldn't know it was me. She gasped. Adrian. I read one of the ultrasounds, he said, the faintest smile tugging at him. The annotation said, female fetus. His hand lifted hesitantly. May I? Maya's heart pounded painfully. But she nodded. His cold palm pressed gently against her belly. He inhaled sharply, like the moment stole the air from his lungs. She's real, he whispered. Our daughter is real. Maya wiped a tear from her cheek. You should go, she said softly. Your family would never accept. Adrian cut her off sharply. I don't care about my family. He stood up straight, taller, stronger, suddenly looking every bit the billionaire who ruled empires. I walked away from them. Maya jerked her head up. You what? I resigned, he said simply. Gave up my inheritance. Cut ties. Everything. Her mouth parted in shock. Why would you do that? For you, he whispered. For her. For us. Silence flooded the room. Heavy. Intense. Full. Then Maya broke. Her chest caved in as the months of pain poured out. She sobbed, loud, ugly sobs she had held back alone in the night. Adrian didn't hesitate. He wrapped her in his arms so tightly she finally believed she wouldn't shatter. I'm sorry, he kept whispering into her hair. I'm so sorry. I'm here now. I'm not leaving. Not ever again. She cried harder into his soaked coat. You hurt me, she whispered. I know. His voice was broken. Let me spend the rest of my life making up for it. He held her until the storm inside her quieted. Then he pulled back, cupping her cheeks gently. I bought a house, he said. It's not a mansion. No staff. No cameras. It's small and quiet and perfect for 3 people who want to start over. 3, she whispered. Our daughter, he murmured. And us. Maya stared into his eyes. She saw fear. She saw hope. She saw the man she had loved before heartbreak broke him, too. Let me take care of you, Adrian whispered. Not because you need it. But because I love you. I love her. And I want to be her father from this moment forward. Maya placed her hand over his. Adrian. He leaned his forehead against hers. Just say yes. She exhaled a trembling breath. Yes, she whispered. Relief crashed over his face like a wave. He kissed her, softly, reverently, as if she were a miracle. Then he knelt down and pressed a kiss to her belly. Hello, little one, he whispered. Daddy's here. Maya felt something warm bloom in her chest. Hope. For the first time in months. She wasn't alone. She had a family. A real one. Built not from blood or money or fear. But from love, sacrifice, and a second chance that showed up in the rain.